So now it's time for me to review Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Sorry for the interruption, but I have a mission for you. Your mission, should you choose to accept it. Watch this review on Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Sorry about that little mishap there, but on to the review. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol was pretty entertaining. I really enjoyed this movie. And strangely enough, it's directed by Brad Bird. You might know him as the guy who directed movies like The Incredibles, Ratatouille, and Iron Giant. So, I believe this is his first attempt at a live-action film, and he did a really good job, I thought. For somebody who's only been doing animation mostly, this is pretty good. I really enjoyed this one. A lot of the scenes were very cool. The action sequences, those were good. And I think what I really liked about this movie is that, some of the scenes were actually so nerve-wracking. Like, there's a scene that was shown in the trailer where Tom Cruise is, scaling a giant building outside. And some of the stuff that happened in that scene, was, so nerve-wracking. I was just like, oh, God, I can't believe that almost happened. I can't believe that just happened. And, yeah, so it was really good. That was, when a movie can make you feel, then something's really good and something's being done right. You can't even say that it's fully predictable. I mean, there are some things that were going on during this movie that I was just like, wow, they might actually fail this mission. Now that this is an IMAX movie and my username is IMAX Nick, let's go over to our IMAX corner. Now this movie was filmed, just like with The Dark Knight, using special IMAX cameras for certain scenes. And each scene that was filmed with the IMAX camera looked incredibly stunning. I like it when they use this. And I don't think we get enough of that. I feel like, more movies should take advantage of the IMAX cameras. Yeah, it is a little expensive to work with. It is a little expensive to use in the films, but I think it's well worth it. I mean, you are completely submerged into the footage that's being shown on the giant IMAX screen, and it is just incredible. There was even one moment in the movie where it went from its regular aspect ratio and transitioned into the IMAX format, and I was stunned at that. I like the way they did that, because I didn't think that anybody did that. That was probably the first where they actually did the transition to the one format to the IMAX format, and I thought that was very impressive and, just all around awesome. I mean, it was incredible, and I hate the fact that most movies are not using this format. A lot of movies need to use IMAX cameras because it's just, that much better. It makes the movie a little bit more entertaining, and it really grips you and pulls you into what's happening on screen. Brad Bird must have watched The Dark Knight in IMAX because he did it the exact same way, almost the exact same way Christopher Nolan did it. He opened with IMAX footage, and he had a bunch of different IMAX footage thrown in, as well as, IMAX footage for some of the big action scenes, and ended with the IMAX cameras, just like The Dark Knight. Michael Bay used the same IMAX cameras for Transformers 2, but didn't make as good use of it as these two did. But, hey, what can you do? Some people know how to use it, and some people just don't. Michael Bay. Now, as for a rating, it's a good action movie. If you like the previous Mission Impossible movies, I'm pretty sure you'll like this one. J.J. Abrams and Tom Cruise both produced it, so something's good there. And Brad Bird directing it, which I think he did a good job for his first live-action film. And I'm going to have to give it a must-see. And not only that, but you must see it in IMAX. it just makes it that much better of an experience. I mean, I'll probably watch it again in IMAX because, that is just like, such a rare thing that we see these days. And I would definitely recommend seeing it. If you're not a Mission Impossible fan, I would say give it a try. Probably check out the first three if you haven't done so already, and then see this one. And who knows, you might actually really enjoy it. Anyway, this has been an IMAX Nick review. I hope you'll subscribe and click here for your new mission, should you choose to accept it. Leave a comment below in the comments section letting us know what you thought of this review, as well as the movie if you have seen it. This review will self-destruct in 7 seconds.